Hey YouTube, back again with another video. Today we're going to talk trappers, and I have two examples from Case and one from Rough Rider. This is their back in the good old days on Tobacco Road trapper. We'll save that one for last, but let's go with the classic. Here is a full-size Case trapper. It's in the amber jig bone, and it has a clip blade on it, and then of course the spay blade. These are really long blades. These are close to, I think, 3¼ inches. I didn't get the exact specs, but that's okay. This is not exactly a spec channel. Just kind of giving you a rundown on these, and we may do separate videos that go over each one. But yeah, beautiful the way that they have the jig bone done on this. This is with the Tru-Sharp surgical stainless steel that Case uses on these, and this is really a very large knife. It carries large, and it's kind of heavy in the pocket. These kind of, I think, really deserve to be into a sheath on your belt. Would probably be the best way to handle those. To complement those, or actually to kind of take away from the trapper itself, is the Case Mini Trapper. This one is in the orange smooth Delrin, and I love these particular knives. This is a perfect EDC carry every day. This one, it has half stops on it. So here's your spay blade, and then you have your clip blade. And we'll talk about half stops real quick. Half stops are sometimes known as square joints, and that's because if you look down in here, you can see that these blades are squared off on the ends of them. If you look at the this trapper, it's round in there, so those don't have half stops. So the half stops make me happy. I think it's just the mechanical, just feeling that stop, and then it snaps into place. Some people say it's a safety thing, maybe, because they're saying it won't close on you. But if you're holding the knife properly and get your finger up in there, it's not going to close on you without you knowing it. And you just have to take care, closing a knife just like always. These knives, this is actually my new EDC. I've been carrying this for a little while, and I just love this guy. He disappears in pocket. Perfect size for your everyday carry. And of course, both of these knives made in Bradford, Pennsylvania. I love these boxes that they come in with the American flag. Just absolutely beautiful. Case does a great job with that. I really do like it. Then of course that takes us to the Tobacco Road Trapper from Rough Rider. Of course, these are made in China, but one of the things I liked about it is this unique design. It's a bow trapper, so with a curved handle like this, you can put larger size blades in there. So what they've done is on the outside, they have this tobacco brown bone with some copper pins in this cross pattern leaf, tobacco leaf pattern, which is cool. They did do a frost blade on this, but this is just a huge, massive clip point. This is almost like a cutlass. It's really kind of cool looking. It's got the swedge, has the long match strike pulls, and then it has the frosted blade with the name of the knife on there. Again, I'm not a big fan of the frosted blades with the names on them. I don't think I need to know the name of my knife. It's kind of cool. We'll go back over the Case knives and how they do their stuff, which is pretty classy. But I'd be happy if this reverse etch was off of there and we just had the RR on there. The R on the bolsters, of course, this is, a lot of people are complaining about the over branding of these knives, and I have to kind of agree with them. It's a little more than we need. This guy has a nail nick on the other side for the spay blade, but again, just a really fat spay blade on this. Just super cool as far as if you like wide knife blades. It has a swedge on top also. This knife was designed, I think, by Andy Fox over at SMKW, and you know, this is cool. Yeah, fit and finish on it is nice. You know, like I said, for something made in China that's, you know, really not that expensive, you get a lot of knife, you know, for the product or for your money. You're going to basically be able to take these knives, and if you want to use them as a beater or whatever, they're great because if you need to replace them, it's not that expensive to do so. I do like the bone, and none of these pins is proud. They're all very flush and they fit in there very nice. This side is not as darkly stained as the other one, but with bone and other natural material like that, it kind of takes dye at different rates depending on the piece of bone you have. It's individual, and that's, you know, kind of a cool thing with that. So this does have half stops also, which again I like. Like I said, the mechanical things, what killed you know, like Vegas and places like that for me is when they all went to the digital you know, slot machines and stuff like that. You know, when we had where you could put coins in and pull the handle and you saw the wheels go around, that was very, very cool. And then now you just push buttons and watch a video screen. It lost it for me. But anyways, let's go back to these knives, which is why we're here. Let's look at some tang stamps. As you can see, this is the Case XX. This is the 2020 version of this knife. It has all of the 10 dots, which you can look at Case's dot system. They have a whole thing, and this tells you it was made in the USA. 4207 is the pattern number, and this is the Tru-Sharp stainless steel. And we'll go to this guy. As you can tell, no half stops, and let's see, where do we have to beat a? This is a Case, and this guy only has one dot. This is a 2019 release. And let's see here. Pattern number is 6254, made in the US, and it's also the Tru-Sharp surgical steel. You know, these are excellent knives, great craftsmanship, no real fit and finish issues at all. These guys are really cool. They're centered up about as good as you can have. Two blade, of course, the Delrin, this is orange. They also have it, you know, the classic yellow. They also have gray, and more colors are coming out all the time. Super smooth. I love the Case oval badge. Those are really good. No fit and finish issues at all. Everything's nice and tight. Just gorgeous. And like I said, this is my new EDC. This guy knocked that old Copperhead that I had out of the running, although I'll still sport that from time to time because, you know, you gotta give them in a rotation pretty much. But I just kind of wanted to make a video about trappers. I wanted to get some Case knives out to give them some love here on the channel. And I just wanted to talk about the trapper pattern. It's just one of our long-lasting patterns because it works. Knives like this have been made since the 1700s. They're just two-bladed jackknives. The bolsters are at this end where the knives both fold out of one end, or the end that it folds out is a bolster. This end, it's just called a cap because there is nothing that folds out of it. So that's something that maybe you knew, maybe you don't know. it was, you know, kind of a cool thing. We'll get into some canoes coming up here in about a week or so, and those are more equal-ended knives. You know, so there's a bolster on each side because you have a knife blade that folds out at each end. So it's just a matter of knowing those little things that kind of makes the hobby, you know, more fun to have when you know all these little nomenclatures and stuff that they throw in there. But yeah, this is that's about it. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like case knives? Do you like trapper patterns? Do you like other patterns that they make? How do you feel about Rough Rider? Uh, what do you think about their stuff and what they're doing? Leave me a comment down below because I really do want to engage with my audience and find out what you guys think. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, or if you hated it, give it a thumbs down. All engagement is encouraged. Share it with your friends that are into knives or that might like this kind of content, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.